Hello, fellow hair loss people. So today is day 92. This is my 13-week update, and I have seen a ton of growth. For those of you who just watched my 3-month video, my 3-month check-in, I've had a ton of growth. I finally have a hairline established. The tough part is kind of getting through all this itchiness that is caused in the scalp from ingrown hairs, from hairs trying to come through the scalp. But overall, I'm really happy with the progress so far. So looking in at my hairline, you can see my hair itself is at a pretty good length right now too. Looking at me dead on, even under harsh light, it's pretty tough to tell that I had a hair transplant. It's not until I put my head down or you get closer that you really start to realize. So looking in again at my strong side, I would say density-wise, I'm probably in the 50% range. Again, judging just by how much is filled in on my scalp. This side has been surprisingly growing quite a bit. So you can see those hairs that we were looking at a couple weeks ago that were just barely coming through the scalp are now through the scalp a good bit. I do have a fair amount of coverage now on my weak side, and it is coming in. But more importantly, my hair on the top is now long enough where I'm able to mostly cover up that area. It did work out kind of in my favor that my right-hand side, the side that's growing stronger, is the side that I just would typically put my part away from anyway, and I put my part covering this side. So that's how I'm looking in at my backside. I got a lot of questions about the type of clipper that I used for my last haircut. For those of you who didn't know, I did use a number 4 clipper on the back for my to get my back cleaned up. Basically, all they did was they did just a razor right around my neckline, and then I had number 4 on the back, just on the donor area. At this time, I still have not had my any of my recipient hairs cut or touched at all. You can start to cut them with clippers at this point. It's just not something that I've felt the need to do yet. For surgery, they do shave your head, as I'm sure most of you are aware. So those hairs are growing back in at the same length or maybe even a little bit slower than my native hair. So I haven't felt the need to cut them yet. Possibly coming up in the next, not the next haircut, but the one after, I'll consider cutting them down or trimming them just a bit, but not something that I'm worried about right now. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to send a comment down below. Make sure to like and make sure to subscribe for all my future updates. Thank you.